welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to talk about loneliness. This is a time when a lot of us, especially those of us who live alone, are lonely. We are lonely people. A lot of us, when we're lonely, we feel as though we need to stop that feeling. It's a bad feeling. We need to get rid of it. It's not serving us. And so we need to hit up some people on social media. We need to start flirting with some people that maybe we traditionally wouldn't flirt with. Maybe get into a relationship that maybe we're not prepared for because we're lonely. But I'm here to tell you all a wonderful little secret, and you might not believe me, but loneliness is not bad. It's not bad to be lonely. We're all lonely at times, especially right now. Even people who have their family are lonely, or they're sick of their family. So if you're in the quarantine and you're like me, you live alone, but you have 2 lizards and a dog, you could argue that you're lonely, or you could argue that you have 2 lizards and a dog and that you have friends that care about you and that can talk to you and communicate with you. For all those people that are living with their family or living with a partner or a loved one or a roommate, y'all are still lonely too. Just because you aren't alone doesn't mean you're not lonely. And just because you're lonely doesn't mean it's a bad feeling. Doesn't mean it's something that needs to be innately fixed. Doesn't mean it's something that you need to rush into a relationship. Because I'm sure, I know I did it. I got on Tinder, I was like, I'm lonely, I need compliments, or I'm lonely, I need somebody's attention. And then I thought to myself, and I was like, do I really, or do I just think I need attention? Do I think I need compliments because I'm lonely and I don't want to be alone in this feeling? Us humans, we never like to be alone in our feelings. We always want to share our misery. The saying misery loves company comes for a reason, and it's because us humans, we hate to be alone. Something that's really important is to recognize our feelings, to sit in our feelings and really feel them. A lot of times when we're lonely, we jump to what will make us not lonely. So let's go get on Tinder, or let's go Skype a friend so that I can not feel this feeling, because this feeling sucks. I mean, it does. It's not the best feeling. What we want to do is learn how to be comfortable being uncomfortable. And the best way for us to do that is to really sit with our loneliness, kind of as though it is another person or it is a friend, and get to know it. Get to know our loneliness. Why are we lonely? What are the components of our loneliness? What is loneliness? It's just a fleeting feeling. Are we really, truly alone in life? Do we have parents who love us, or guardians who love us, or family members who love us? Do we have friends who care about us? Then maybe we're lonely, but we're not alone. This is not something that needs to be innately fixed. A lot of people, when they get out of a relationship, they jump right into a new one. And I'm noticing that that's happening a lot. Exes are getting back with each other during this time. And I think it's because ultimately you are both super lonely. I definitely don't fault anybody for being lonely right now, but I don't want people's loneliness to cause them to make decisions that aren't right for them, to feel like an innate, unfixable problem that the only way that they can fix it is by curing it. When in reality, the best way to cure our loneliness is to sit with it, have a drink with it, to have tea with it maybe, to get to know why it's here, to get to know why it serves us in our life, and to get to know what the purpose of loneliness is and how we can overcome it. There's a really good saying that I like to use, and it's, if you can't be with yourself, if you can't hang out with yourself, if you can't spend time with yourself and enjoy your own company, then you're not ready for a relationship of any sort. Whether that means really close friendships, romantic partners, anything. If you cannot spend time with yourself and be happy in it and not feel that innate loneliness, then you have some self-discovery to do. So I challenge all of y'all who are feeling lonely, who want to text your ex, don't do it. I said don't do it. If you even think about doing it, just say, Alyssa said don't do it. Don't text your ex, okay? Don't text your ex. Whether it's your ex-best friend, whether it's your ex-partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, whether it's your abusive parent, don't text them. They are out of your life for a reason, okay? There's a reason that they're out of your life. You might not know it. But through self-discovery, through being alone with your emotions, through being alone with your feelings, and through really sitting and digesting who you are and why you feel that way, You're gonna figure it out. But do not, I repeat, do not text your ex, okay? Don't do it. It's not going to end well. And if it does end well, it's probably not for the right reasons because y'all are just both lonely, okay? Everybody's lonely right now. It's a time of growth. We're all stuck at home. We are all stuck at home, and we have this beautiful opportunity to learn more about ourselves, to recognize things that we need to work on, to learn and grow in what we want to do. In fact, I've made a bucket list of things I want to do because I have that time. I'm not saying that this time doesn't totally suck and it's not great to have someone there with you. I totally get that. This is a weird time. We're all dealing with it in weird ways. So I challenge you to recognize that your loneliness is totally normal. It's totally okay. It's totally acceptable. We're all lonely. Even those of us who are with our families or with our loved ones, I'm sure we're lonely, or I'm sure we're sick of them. I know that I spent time with my family, and I know my mom's probably watching this. I'm not so sure about my sister or my dad. And I'm sure that they got sick of me in those like 6 days. And I know I was a little bit sick of them at times because I was stuck at the house. So I just challenge you to recognize that feelings of anger, loneliness, depression, sadness, sorrow, these feelings with negative connotations aren't inherently bad. We as humans have placed them as bad. Well, we're lonely. We can't be lonely. Don't want to be lonely. They're lonely. That's bad. We have to help them. When in reality, loneliness actually opens us up to a lot. It can really be a time to explore what our goals are in life, what means the most to us, what are we trying to get out of this life. And I want to make it very clear that I totally understand loneliness sucks ass. It sucks. But we are all alone in this together, and the feeling of loneliness itself is not innately bad. It's that desire to escape the loneliness. I'm going to escape the loneliness by drinking alcohol. I'm going to escape the loneliness by calling my friends. It's that desire to not sit with that loneliness and say, why am I lonely? And really digest, what is loneliness? What does it mean to me? And what does it mean to my person and my growth? And once you've done that, you're still going to be lonely. Honey, you're still going to be lonely. But you can do those positive things of like calling your friends to decrease loneliness, try to mitigate what kind of loneliness you have. But I just want y'all to all know that loneliness isn't bad. Just because you're lonely doesn't mean you are alone. I'm here. I'm here for you. If you have a pet, they are most definitely here for you. My pet's on the bed right now. So sit with those feelings. Discover them. Figure out what purpose they have in your life and how they serve you or how they don't serve you. But I just challenge you to sit with your feelings. Sit with those negative feelings no matter what they are and figure out why they're there. Why are you lonely? Why are you sad? Why are you depressed? What's the purpose? Does it serve you? What's caused it? How can you deal with it in a positive way? Is it innately bad, or is it only bad because society's told us that it's bad to be lonely? Because let me tell you something. Next time you're lonely, just think about all those people who are also lonely. And know that at the end of the day, you're not alone. It's okay to be lonely. It's okay to be sad. Not just during COVID, but at any time. But if you are lonely and you need something positive to do, watch my videos. Hit me up, send me a text, comment what you'd like to see. If you have the ability to do so, get a pet. They're so helpful for your loneliness. Do positive things, read a book, learn a new hobby. Learn how to be comfortable with yourself and try to learn how to be comfortable being uncomfortable. So that's my PSA to y'all for this week. So may you all be safe, may you all be well, may you all be happy, and may you all be at peace. See ya. Bye. Well, it's great to see you all. That was Nova. Sorry about this. I only have one arm, as you can tell. So bear with me. This is how I'm going to look. And you're just going to have to deal with it, everybody. This is what it's going to look like and you're just gonna have to deal with it. And I think I'm gonna make a video about why I never make my bed, because y'all probably have seen that I don't make my bed, and I'm not gonna start making it for y'all. And there's definitely better things with my day that I am doing than making my bed, so maybe I'll talk about that sometime. Do those positive things, call your friends. I did not say drinking was a positive thing. I just want to make a big PSA, and I'm still using my broken hand. I love to talk with my hands. It's something I have to work on, but this hand is out of commission, so why am I even trying?